Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina, and today I want to talk to you guys about how to eat healthy. I know that a lot of us have these goals of like eating healthy, but we don't know where to start. We don't know how to eat healthy. We don't know the steps to take because we feel like we're in the cycle of eating junk food and eating foods that aren't good for us, and we don't want to eat healthy. But we do want to eat healthy, but then again, we really don't. Or we just don't know how to eat healthy and how to start. So I'm gonna give you guys about 10 to 11 tips on how to eat healthy. Number one, and it's so important to find foods that you enjoy that are healthy. So find foods that you enjoy that are healthy, that you're going to enjoy, that you're going to want to eat, that you're going to enjoy to eat, that you actually want to sit down and eat it instead of being like, oh, I don't want to eat it, it's healthy, it doesn't taste good, it just isn't good. Because some healthy foods, I'm not gonna lie, some healthy foods just don't sometimes taste good. Sometimes it tastes better to eat the junk food than it does the healthy food. But if you find healthy foods that you enjoy, if you find healthy foods that taste good to you, it will make eating healthy a lot more enjoyable and a lot easier because you have those foods that you really enjoy. Like, say that you really have found that you love, like you don't like eating like raw broccoli, but you love eating steamed broccoli, and maybe like a vegetable medley, or maybe like a quiche with broccoli in it. Different foods that have fruits, vegetables, protein, and all the healthy nutrients that we need, but it tastes good instead of like the raw thing that doesn't really taste good. And maybe if it is the raw broccoli, maybe putting ranch on it to help with the taste. So just finding ways to make it more enjoyable, finding ways to make it taste better, finding ways to just honestly just make it taste better. Because I know for me, there are a lot of foods that I'm like, oh, it's not good by itself, but it's really good if you doctor it up. And you can still like have it healthy and doctor it up a little bit, even if that's just say some salt and pepper and some olive oil. That is also very healthy. And I'd be very careful just adding dressings and stuff like that, because then you're like defeating the purpose of eating healthy. But I still love ranch. I will put it on even if that's not completely healthy, because I know a lot of dressings aren't, and a lot of dressings have as much calories as the actual salad itself, and it adds so many more calories. But I honestly sometimes just don't care and just want the dressing or the condiment, whatever it is. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but it does make it a little bit unhealthy. So if you want a salad that is like on the more healthier side, maybe don't put ranch, maybe put oil and vinegar, or a light vinaigrette, or something that's a little bit more on the healthy side than like ranch or honey mustard or something like that, because it does add more calories to the salad. And you can be like, oh, I'm eating a super healthy salad, but are you? Because the dressing just makes it not healthy. So you gotta find that balance. You gotta find what ways can you make the salad healthier, than what ways can I just add a ton of dressing and make it the most unhealthy salad ever. I kind of jumped ahead on my things, but I just want you guys to find things to enjoy to eat. And if putting a little bit of dressing on it is what helps, or a sauce or a condiment, then do it. Find ways to make it healthy, but make it enjoyable. Make it something that you want to eat. Number two is don't skip breakfast and have a healthy breakfast. There are so many things like eating a donut for breakfast, and I'm not saying that's wrong in moderation. I'm not saying that's like you shouldn't have that ever, but try on a daily basis to maybe eat, I don't like egg, but if you like egg, to eat protein for breakfast, to have a healthier breakfast. Maybe that's eating a fruit with some yogurt and maybe some nuts on it, or maybe that's eating a yogurt parfait, or anything like that that's healthier. So eat a healthy breakfast and don't skip breakfast. I used to skip breakfast because I hated it. I hated all the foods. I hated eating breakfast. I didn't want it. I didn't want any of the foods. Now I've found some foods that I do like to eat for breakfast, so I don't skip it as much as I used to. But I hated breakfast. I mean, I hated it. It was like the worst meal for me because I hate eggs. I don't like oatmeal, and I'm very picky with it, but find food that you like at breakfast. Just find some food that you like at breakfast that's healthy, or at least mostly healthy, has some protein in it. Find those things and eat those, and don't skip breakfast. Do not skip breakfast. I know that is so hard to do, especially if you sleep in and then you just want to go straight to lunch. Just eat a little later lunch, but go ahead and eat breakfast. Don't skip breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day, and it's the way we should start our day is eating breakfast. So don't skip breakfast. I know that's hard. It's hard for me. I skip breakfast some. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't. So make sure that you don't skip breakfast, but find some healthy options for breakfast, and I can try to help you find those options. If you want some options for a healthy breakfast, comment breakfast down below, and I will comment back with some of my suggestions. Number 3 is don't diet and don't be super strict. Dieting, I hate that word. I've said that so many times. I hate that word. I hate the misconception that it leads. I hate the mindset that it puts into people, and like being super strict and like I can only eat this, and some people are super strict, and I'm not saying that is a horrible thing, but there is a thing called balance. I've said that many times. You have to have a balance. You have to have a balance of healthy foods and a little bit of junk food. Junk food's not going to hurt you, but if you are on this diet and eating super healthy all the time and super strict all the time, you're not going to enjoy yourself. Like if you're out with friends, you're going to be like, nope, I have to go home if you guys go eat ice cream because I can't be there. I can't eat it. And I gotta be super strict on my quote diet. When in reality, we don't need to diet. We just need to have a healthy lifestyle. And I've said that so many times, but it's true. Have a healthy lifestyle. Don't have a quote diet that you have to diet. You have to eat a certain way. You can't eat over this certain amount of calories. You can't eat this food because it's not healthy enough. You can't have this food because it's considered junk food. You can't have whatever it is because you're dieting. I'm very anti-diet. I think diet culture just leads to so many bad things. It can lead to eating, I don't know if I can say the word on here. It can lead to eating problems. It can lead to under eating. It can lead to so many problems that are not worth it in the long run, and for our health we need food. So don't under eat and don't diet. Just eat a healthy lifestyle. Eat fruits, vegetables, protein, lean meats, oats, legumes. There are so many options. Eat the healthier foods, but don't get on this like diet that you're like so strict with it that you can't even eat anything, that you don't want anything else, that you just want that because you're quote dieting. Don't diet, just eat a healthy lifestyle. Number 4 is find healthy alternatives to junk food. So let's say eating ice cream. Maybe find a healthier alternative. Maybe that's an ice pop. Maybe that's a popsicle. Maybe that's Halo Top ice cream is a healthier option of ice cream. So maybe that's eating Halo Top ice cream. Maybe that's eating a bowl of fruit with some yogurt and maybe some chocolate chips on the top. Maybe like instead of eating potato chips, you eat sweet potatoes, or you find a healthier alternative for the chips that you want. Maybe that's eating protein chips. Maybe that's whatever it is. Find healthy alternatives to things. There is literally a healthy alternative for literally everything, just about. I can't really think of something that there's not a healthy alternative to. And just find healthier alternatives. There are plenty of healthy alternatives around. If you guys want, I can make a list and post it on my IG or my TikTok of healthy alternatives and post it for you guys, because I think it really is helpful of just having that healthy alternative, having those things that you want to eat instead of being so restrictive and not really having anything. But if you have a healthy alternative, it'll be helpful, like eating a cookie or having an alternative to that, having an alternative to just different things that maybe aren't the healthiest for you, but there is a healthy alternative. So I'll make a list for you guys and post it either on my IG or TikTok, probably in August, just because I have a lot going on right now. But I will make a note to make a list and just post it for you guys. Number 5 is don't have junk food in the house. If you can't refrain, and if all you're gonna eat is the junk food in your house and you're not gonna eat healthy, if you have the junk food in your house, just don't have it in the house. Because I feel like it's so easy to just be like, oh, I'm gonna go grab a cookie, or I'm gonna go grab this, or I'm gonna go grab this, or ooh, I'm in the pantry and that looks delicious, or whatever the case may be. Or I'm in the refrigerator and oh, that looks so good, or the freezer and that looks so good, I'm gonna eat it. If you can't portion control and you can't refrain from eating it every single day, all the time, the junk food, keep it out of the house. Don't have it in the house unless, like, okay, you want to go get like a small thing of ice cream for like a Friday night, or you want to go get a few cookies for a Friday night or a Saturday night or whatever, or just one night you want to have some. We'll go get some, but we'll go get some for just that. But don't have it constantly in your house, because if you have it constantly in your house, you're just gonna binge eat it. I know sometimes for me, out of sight, out of mind works, and with it in the house. But say like I put it like snacks in my closet so that I don't eat it. So just either have it outside out of mind in your house, or don't have it in your house at all, and that way it's not there for you to eat. You'll have to go get it if you want it, and that way you won't eat it as much. So just have it either outside out of mind, or just keep it out of the house completely. That way you are forced to eat healthier rather than eating junk food constantly, because if it's in the house, I can promise you, you'll probably eat it. Number 6 is eat protein at every meal. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks. Eat some protein. Eat a meat and a vegetable, or eat, if you like eggs, eat eggs at breakfast, or you want a protein shake, eat a protein shake for breakfast. Protein bar. Find protein every single meal and eat protein every single meal, no matter if that's a snack or an actual meal. Make sure you're getting your protein in. Make sure that you're getting enough protein in, that you are not depriving yourself of the protein and you're eating more carbs. So make sure that you're eating enough protein. Definitely keep protein in your house at all times, and maybe that's in your purse or your car or wherever you are at work. Make sure you have protein snacks with you at all times so it's easy to grab and you'll make sure that you eat it. So whether that's fish, whether that's meat, whether that's like edamame, or there's so many protein options, and you can go on my TikTok and find a lot of different protein options. I posted a whole video on slides of protein options, so that can help you find some protein options for different meals and get different ideas. Okay, so number 7, I kind of covered it already, is watch salads. Watch what you eat with salads. You can make a salad extremely unhealthy by adding a ton of dressing, by adding so many like unhealthy toppings, like having a ton of cheese on it, just having a ton of stuff on it. You can make a salad extremely unhealthy, and that kind of defeats the purpose of a salad. When you eat a salad, you think like, oh, like I'm going to have this very healthy meal, like I have this healthy salad, it has protein on it. But what else does it have on it? Does it have cheese? Does it have a ton of dressing? like the dressing adds way more calories, like a ton more calories onto the salad. You have so many more calories, which defeats the purpose of that. It defeats the purpose of eating healthy. If you're going to have all these calories and all these things on the salad, that is the salad really healthy? So maybe that's, like I said earlier, adding oil and vinegar, or maybe that's adding a light vinaigrette or something that's not as high in calorie and that actually is healthy for you. Because salads, you can make them extremely unhealthy. It's very easy to do as well. Like, you don't realize how easy it is. It's pretty easy to make a salad super unhealthy. Like adding a ton of ranch, adding a ton of honey mustard, adding a ton of something adds so many more calories, and it just defeats the purpose. It just makes it not as healthy. It makes it extremely unhealthy when you think that you're eating something healthy. And I'm not saying don't eat ranch on your salad. I'm not saying don't eat honey mustard on your salad. You can, but A, don't put as much, and B, just be careful with your salads. Number 8 is don't overeat, but also don't undereat. So don't overeat. That is sometimes hard to do. Sometimes we eat past, like, when we're full, because all we heard growing up is eat your entire plate of your food. We never heard don't eat until you're full. No, we heard, like, eat the entire plate. You can't get up until you eat this whole plate. As little kids, that causes a problem. That causes, like, this mindset of, I have to eat everything no matter if I'm full or not. Don't do that. Make sure that you're eating until you're full. Don't overeat. Don't keep eating until you have everything done on your plate. Like, as an adult, like, when we're done, we stop. So why should we do that to our kids? You know? Like, why should we do that when, as an adult, we pretty much will stop when we're not hungry. Sometimes adults, though, have that same mindset of, like, I have to eat everything. So we end up overeating when we should stop. But then you have the other extreme of not eating enough. Don't undereat either. Don't, like, take, like, 2 bites of something and say, oh, I'm done. Now, if a kid did that, you'd be like, what? Like, no, you have to eat. Same thing as an adult. Like, don't take, like, 2 bites and be like, okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done for the day. Or, okay, I'm done for this meal. Or, okay, I'm done. No, you have to get your nutrients in. You have to get your protein. You have to get fruits and vegetables in. You have to get your food in. You can't just be like, oh, well, I ate, so I guess I'm done. I ate 3 bites of whatever it is, and I'm done. No. You have to eat. You do not need to undereat. Undereating is sometimes driven by the word dieting. That's another reason why I hate that word, because it almost makes us undereat. It makes us feel like, okay, we can't eat all this food. We have to feel hungry all the time. We can never feel full. It's not true. We should feel full. But don't eat past full to where you're overeating. But don't not eat enough, because that's bad on your body. It's bad to overeat, but it's bad to undereat. There has to be a balance. Find a balance. Don't overeat. Don't undereat. Just eat until you're full. When you're full, be like, okay, my body's done. I'm done eating, and move on. Don't keep eating when you're full and your body says, I'm done, I can't eat anymore. I'll be sick if I eat more. Don't keep eating. But also, if you're still hungry and you're only eating like a bite because you want to diet, please don't do that. Please eat. Please eat. And make sure that you're eating, instead of being like, oh, I ate 2 bites of something, but I'm on a diet, so I can't eat more. Don't do that. Dieting is a dangerous game, and I'm going to continue to say that. It is a very dangerous game, and that's why I hate that word. I hate, like, people being like, oh, I have to diet, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. No, you don't. Just eat a well-balanced lifestyle. Don't eat a well-balanced diet, have a healthy lifestyle, don't overeat, but don't undereat, don't diet at all. Number 9 is don't count your calories. I feel like if you count your calories, it can cause a lot of eating problems as well. I feel like it makes you feel like you can't go over a certain amount, and if you go over a certain amount, you're gonna gain a lot of weight if you go over a certain amount, or you're going to have problems if you go over a certain amount. Calories, and if you don't hit your calories that day, you're gonna be like, oh gosh, I have to keep eating in like 10 o'clock at night because you didn't hit your calories that day. You end up binge eating to try to get to those calories. Try not to count calories. I get it. For some people, like, it's helpful to keep track and like counting macros. If you want to go in depth and like count macros, that's fine, because there's more in depth to it. But just counting calories to count calories with nothing like backing it, no macros to back it, no like having the exact macros that you need for your body. If you don't have that to back it and you're just counting calories to count it, A, that could cause eating problems. B, that's just going to drive you crazy because you're just having to count calories, and who has time for that? Who wants to sit there and count calories and be like, and literally pick out like how many chips you can have because you're counting your calories? That, A, causes eating problems, and B, that is a pain to have to do that. I counted macros and calories for a short amount of time. I don't do either anymore because truth is, it was just a pain. It caused me to think like, oh, I can't eat this, or this food's bad, this food's good, I can't have this, can't have that. Now I just live in food freedom, and that's the best way to live, instead of counting your calories all the time and being like, okay, this food's bad, this food's good. Oh, does this fit in my calories for the day, or does this fit in my calories for the day? Oh, I'm over my calories. Killing calories is not what you should be doing. It's not the best thing in the world to be doing, to be honest. It's honestly a pain for one, and just, I don't find it beneficial at all to count calories. Now, if you want to count macros, I see that that would be more beneficial, but just counting your calories to count your calories does not seem beneficial at all to me. So I just would not count your calories. I wouldn't take the time and the effort and just trying to count your calories and figure out how many calories you've had in a day, because some days it's inevitable. Some days we're gonna have over a surplus of calories that maybe we didn't have the day before. Maybe we had less calories. I mean, calories are just gonna go up and down every day. Some days you're gonna have more, some days you're gonna have less, but just focus on getting your protein in, getting some fruits, getting some vegetables, focusing on healthy fats, focusing on healthy carbs, good carbs for you. Just focus on that. Don't focus on killing calories constantly, because that's just not beneficial and it's not gonna be. Number 10 is listen to your body. So like I said earlier about like feeling full, so when you're done eating and your body's like, okay, whoa, I'm done, I don't need any more, then go ahead and stop eating, put it down, stop eating, and just clean up and move on. If your body says, oh, I'm hungry, well, instead of ignoring it, fuel your body with food. So our body is like a machine. It fuels off of food. So we have to have food, we have to have water, we have to have the nutrients in our body to live, and to live. Basically to live, we have to have those nutrients. So fuel your body. Make sure that you are fueling your body every day and listening to your body every single day. So are you hungry? Is your body saying that you're hungry? Is your body saying that you're full? what is your body like? What does it need? More protein? Does it need more carbs? Does it need more fruits and vegetables? Like, how do you feel? How's your body feeling? Just listen to your body. Know how you feel when you eat protein versus when you don't. Know what you feel like when you eat fruits and vegetables versus when you don't. Do you feel better? If you feel better, then that's a sign of like, okay, I need more of those in my diet. I need more of those in my everyday nutrition. I need to add more of that into my everyday life. So just make sure that you are listening to your body and knowing like, okay, is that a hunger cue like I've talked about before? Is that a hunger cue? Am I hungry? Like, do I need to eat something? Am I full? Do I need to stop eating? Do I need more protein in my diet? Do I need more fruits and vegetables? What does my body need? So if you listen to your body, like, you'll know, and you'll know those cues, and you'll know what your body needs. You just have to listen to it. Sometimes we ignore it, and that's when the problem starts. And we sometimes start binge eating the junk food and doing things that we shouldn't do for our body rather than eating healthy, having a well-balanced diet, having a well-balanced lifestyle, and just overall eating better for ourselves. So make sure you're listening to your body every single day. It is so important to listen to our body. We have to listen to our body to know exactly what it needs on a day-to-day basis. You can't just go and be like, oh, well, I guess I'll eat this. Oh, I guess I'll eat that. And then feel horrible. If you feel horrible after you ate something, it's part of your body saying that you need more of like fruits or vegetables or protein or whatever it is, and less of whatever you just ate. So make sure just to listen to your body. So I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment any other videos you'd like to see below, and also comment any questions that you have for me. I'd be happy to answer in another video with a Q&A or in the comments. So make sure that you put those questions down below, and I'll make sure to get them answered for you. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.